Hello everyone, welcome to Luhyas to the world. Today I'm going to be translating with you a very powerful Luhya speech that explains to us the Luhya political problem, or rather some weaknesses that we have in the Luhya politics. We will be able to learn new vocabularies, to get new phrases, and to understand the speech as we improve our Luhya and our Bukusu language. If you are new here, I bring you lessons pertaining the Luhya people of Western Kenya. This includes phrases, vocabularies, stories, their culture, and just anything that will enable you to learn more about the Luhya people of Western Kenya. You'll find it right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. That's a very powerful way of starting a speech. When you want to get people's attention, you say, Nenyambabolele, I want to tell you, Mulianano, those of you who are here. Rekeresia bulai. Rekeresia means listen. Bulai means attentively or carefully. So when you're making a speech and you want people to actually pay attention, you tell them, Rekeresia bulai, listen carefully. So I want to tell you something, those of you who are here, listen attentively. For those of you who don't know who is speaking, he's called Wangamati and he's a former governor at Bungoma County. He used to be the governor to Bungoma County and he was there for 5 years and then he was replaced by the current governor.
Leadership, politics, determina limenyeli babantu.
That is a very powerful phrase, but at the same time I want you to understand how sometimes we speak Luhya or Bukusu. We mix in Swahili and English in the same phrase and we make it sound like it's Luhya, okay? So he said, leadership ya politics, political leadership, you see, leadership ya politics, political leadership, the only Luhya words there is like ya, okay? But leadership and politics, they are coming from the English language. A determiner, that comes from determine, to determine, a determiner. Limenya ya Bantu, limenya means life, Bantu is people. So he said the political leadership in an area determines how people live in that area. That's a point to take home, but I also want you to note that when you're trying to learn Luhya or Bukusu and maybe you don't know some words how they are said in Luhya, you can feel free to bring in some English words, bring in some Swahili words, connect them with the Luhya and the Bukusu and the sentence with flow, okay? Let's keep going.
Bungoma ino, omundu hocha kuba governor 2027. Adetermina vandu valamenya balienda Bungoma.
So he's asked, Homumbulila. Homumbulila is, are you listening? Okay, are you hearing what I'm trying to tell you? Homumbulila, which is a very good way of also giving people a speech because you want to make sure that people are listening, they are getting your point, so you can ask them, Homumbulila. And he simply insisted on the point of the fact that the leadership in Bungoma, the political leadership in Bungoma determines the quality of life of the people who are living in Bungoma. This is a speech that he recently gave and you are going to understand as we go along the speech why he gave this speech.
Omsale ni balaro iranga anano. Bali benyabe governor kusiama se for decay. CDF yewe. Bamanejila Nairobi. Nenye mbarebe nyumuliana no bamenye batongare. Kabali wewe ole khaduka ho, ma ole khaduka ho, khao khaile ho manager. Ba ho eshe supermarket mai. Onyala waki manager kweli.
So slowly by slowly we'll get to understand why he's making this speech. He simply said, there's someone that is currently being groomed to be the next governor in Bungoma. He used the word Omsale. Omsale simply means a friend, Omsale. So in his speech, he doesn't want to mention names. He doesn't want to say so and so or so and so. So he says, Omsale nie, the friend that is being proposed to you people by the party called Ford Kenya. Ford Kenya is a very popular party in Western Kenya. And apparently it's proposing someone to be the next governor in the year 2027. So he's saying, This person that is being proposed cannot manage his CDF funds, okay? So this person apparently is already in leadership and he's handling CDF funds, and he's not able to manage the CDF funds. He's managing it in Nairobi, okay? He said a manager. Again, he's used an English word, a manager. He's managing his current CDF funds from Nairobi instead of managing it in Kimilili. Then he asked the people, if you are having a shop, a small shop, haduka is a shop. Hatiti hari, haduka hatiti hari is a small shop, and you are not able to manage that small shop. If you're given a supermarket, again, a supermarket. So a supermarket, again, is supermarket, but they've made it to sound like Luhya, okay? Will you be able to manage that supermarket if you've not been able to manage your small shop? So he's asking the people. And again, this is like a symbolism. He's using it as a story to say, if this person that is being proposed to you cannot manage the smaller area that he's been given, will he be able to manage the whole county of Bungoma County? A very interesting speech. Let's keep going.
Omsale ino chimilioni 100 cheki milili cha mukhaile wa manager Nairobi. Sai Siama Sefodi Kenya, Sinyesimueshi bilioni 15 a manage.
So again he said Omusale, you know, don't forget Omusale is a friend. This friend. So when you don't want to mention someone, you can say Wandai, you know, Omusale, you know, it simply means this friend, Omusale. Wandai is like this brother, you know. So you can use it instead of mentioning someone's name, and that's what he's done. He says this person cannot manage 100 million shillings. Chishilingi chimilioni 100. He cannot manage 1 million shillings. He wants to be given more money to manage. Will he manage this? So again, he's still using some English words, and like I always tell you, it's very easy to learn Bukusu and Luhya because we use a lot of Swahili words, a lot of English words. Some of them they sound like that, and some of them we actually bring them and we make them sound like they're actually Luhya. So when we say shilingi chielfu 500, for example, 500 is Swahili for 500. We say it the same way in Bukusu, so it's very, very easy. So again, he's saying if this person cannot manage the few money that he's been given currently, he's managing it from far, how about when he's given a lot more money, will he able to manage?
Saidi siaiba mwenja. Aliyalile the degree walikakola engineering Jomo Kenyatta University. Fake. Sai hata kwa gazeti professor alongosha magazeti kama raso. Aliyalikacha kelanga alikamteni mjeshi fake. Kacha bolore batimania. Kacha zoasko Bungoma batimania. Ngalinga mai mukule nafasi mwezi mumure mugavana.
Okay, so the important vocabularies I wanted you to pick from there. He's simply pointing fingers at this person, the friend that he's talking about. He's saying this person has apparently fake positions, that apparently he did an engineering course, or he calls himself an engineer. He mentioned engineering. Again, this is the same notion I've talked about. And then he's saying fake. So he's simply mixing the English, engineering, fake. Like the certificates or the positions that the person he's talking about apparently has, he claims that these things are fake. Another vocabulary he used is batimania. Hotimania is to chase someone or to chase something, okay? So this person went somewhere for a position, he was chased away. Batimania. So when you say batimania, it means those people chased him or they chased him. So Vatimania, they chased him. And he used a very interesting expression at the end. He asked them, Malangali mwenya. Malangali is to ask people, like really? Malangali wali. Malangali, when someone says Malangali, it's like they're asking, like seriously, like really? This is what you people want to do. So he's asking the people, like really? You people want to make him the governor of Bungoma? And then he says, So something else that is also very common to the Bukusu and to the Luhya generally is we use a lot of expressions, expressing ourselves. You know, when we speak, we say, malangali, you know. So it's just a very interesting way of making a speech interesting or making a conversation interesting. You can add those sounds that come along with it.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Lakini nenye mbavole runo. Nani Wangamati kako bole mala kaini cha hukenda Bungoma ina.
So he asked the people, mala alakusia Bungoma na mwesa alakusia. So will this person sell Bungoma, given the culture that I've given you? Will this person sell Bungoma or will he not sell Bungoma? So the people say he will sell Bungoma. And then he goes ahead to tell the people, but I have some good news for you. I am coming back to ask for your vote to be your governor in the year 2027. Okay? Let's keep going.
Mufukile swale Bungoma. Mufukile swale Bungoma. Saina kanane vachuruzi market leaders Jumapili unindisa nano zakezumukila nakana bali.
So he asked them, Mfukilila, do you agree? Who Fukilila is to agree. When someone calls you, maybe they say Peter. So when you say who Fukilila is to say, like, to agree. So he's asking them, do you agree that I should come back? And people are saying yes. So he said he's met some people, Vachurusi. He used Vachurusi. Vachurusi is a vocabulary, a very strong vocabulary. It simply means the people, the middlemen. Vachurusi are middlemen. See, when you have a cow to sell or maize to sell or something like that, the person that you call so that you can strike a price, and then they take it to the market and they sell at a higher price, they are called Vachurusi. So they do the service for you and they're able to gain the profit in between the middlemen. So Vachurusi is middlemen.
Pastors. We must do civic education. Mumanye na nugie Kenya kana mwesha nafasi kuwa governor wa jimbo ya Bungoma 2027.
Okay, so there he said we must do civil education. I think that was in English, you understand. But he added, so that the people can understand who deserves to be made the governor of Bungoma. There's something else he used there, Orio, or Hurio. Hurio means like, it's like a spiral. It keeps going. So he's saying he'll be meeting people, different types of people. Hurio will keep going like that until everyone gets the civic education on who is supposed to be made the governor of Bungoma County. So today, as a bonus point I'm going to give you, there's a song that was sung at the end of his speech. We are just going to listen to a very short snippet of that song so that you can understand words from this song and also get to know how the Luhyas make or create songs around politics and around personalities. So simply that song was saying Wangamati Inja, Wangamati Kobola. So Wangamati is the name of the politician. Inja is come. So it's like they're using the song to communicate something, a political message. They're saying Wangamati come, Wangamati Kobola is Wangamati come back. Hukobola is to come back, okay? And this is something that is also very common in the Luhya land or in the Luhya culture. We sing messages. We just don't sing without having a message in that song. We either sing if it's to a politician, you are trying to tell him something, encourage him something, or pass a certain message. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you learned a lot of vocabularies. I enjoy hearing your feedback and reading your comments whenever I put up videos. So make sure that you let me know in the comment section if you like these lessons and which more lessons you'd like me to bring you. I'll be right here to do that. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope to keep seeing you as I bring you more and more videos. See you in the next one. Bye bye.